Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to MB Unfiltered. My name is Akash Shinde, and I am a alumni of Great Lakes Chennai campus when it comes to PGPM. So in this video, we are going to have a candy conversation. Well, I'll take up some questions of the students who are asking me from last 2 to 3 months, and I'll tell my whole experience of PGPM. First of all, the exams which are accepted for Great Lakes Chennai campus when it comes to PGPM are CAT, SAT, and MAT. In our time, the score for CAT was around 81 percentile. No one has taken below 81 percentile. For SAT, it goes around 80 percentile. For NMAT, the cutoff was 215. But I have seen 3 to 4 people who got into campus with a score of 205 to 207. Now, let me talk about the interview process. For me, the interview went on Mumbai location. So I went to the location. Interview duration was around 25 to 30 minutes. There were two professors, Narsimha sir, and there was another man from Great Lakes Gurgaon campus. I think this was one of my best interview, though I cracked 35 plus B schools. But Great Lakes as a brand, I liked it, and the opportunity cost that I had because I'm completing my MBA at the age of 25. So during the interview, the bond that I created with Nasima sir has literally helped me out once I get into the campus. He was my empirical teacher. So he told me and he has helped me out during the campus activities as well. And I'm still in connection with that person. So this is how you build the bond. This is where my networking started from the day one itself. Post that after 14 days, I got a result that I got selected for Chennai campus. I also got a confirmation from Gurgaon campus, but Chennai has been one of the best campus. I took out that risk of getting into the campus. Now let me talk about the onboarding process. So initially क्या होता है, our college class has been started on 14th of May, right? 14 May को classes start हो गई थी. Before that, I left my job on 13th. मैंने flight ले ली 13th evening में, and I went to the Chennai. So during the onboarding process, day one of Great Lakes looks like in that. So सब लोग एक दूसरे से बात करते हैं. Some people would be having connections. So as an extrovert person, I talk to each and every person through my vicinity. Some people have made their groups. So Great Lakes जाने से पहले there were Glim Maharashtra, Glim Kerala, Glim Chennai groups were made. So I was in Glim Maharashtra group where I talked to some people, and there was an official group where people used to do bakchu. There people used to talk to people, different people, right? So day one pay, they will do the documentation. One of the worst thing about Great Lakes is that they don't check the documents clearly. And once you don't check the documents clearly, students fall prey to corporates. I have seen people. There are 6 to 7 people who left their job. Their jobs have been taken by corporate just because they were not having prior documents. So this thing that you need to keep in mind. Second thing is day two of my journey was related to Ideathon. So 5 members group was made by the CCS as well as the admission team, and we have to come up with some idea, and we have to present that idea in front of the panel. So there were some professors who came. I would say alumni the. So they came to the campus and they checked us, how we present ourselves, how our communication is there, right? So I was always good at communication, I was always good at presentation, so I took up that idea, and yes, we came fourth on the ideathon list. Their top three jo groups aate, they got some awards and nomination from the professors. Now second day ke baad there will be some different activity that will happen in the campus is almost 33 acres. So people from diverse domains as well as functions and department will come you and will tell you the regulations में यही बताते कि what you need to do in the campus, uh, you know where is the pathway that you should follow, what would be your journey for 1 year, where the placement is gonna happen to you. Some people they will also talk about the academic journey of your life. uh, Post that they will talk about द क्लब्स एंड कमिटीज एक्टिविटीज. तो उसका सब इंडक्शन प्रोग्राम विद इन 6 to 7 days हो जाएगा. पोस्ट दैट देर विल बी अ, आई वुड से, इंडक्शन ऑफ डे के बाद नेक्स्ट डे होता है जिसमें वो एक्सप्लेन करते हैं रिगार्डिंग एक्टिविटीज दैट यू शुड डू विद इन 7 to 14 days. From 20th of May to 30th of May, we would be having different activities, right? So initially there is to be some outbound activities. For 2022 and 23 batch, they have carried a lot of outbound activities. For our batch, they have not carried any outbound activities. उन्होंने campus में एक equipments लाए थे और वहाँ outbound activities कराई थी. So that was one of the worst thing for us, because last batches ko they went and they took these places to the nearby to Kerala, as well as nearby to the campus, and for us they are doing all these things in the campus itself, right? So that is one of the worst area. Three things that you need to keep in mind, guys, once you are getting into Great Lakes. MBA is all about networking. Though I was quite active on social media platforms, so things were quite easy for me. But networking करने की तीन तरीके हैं. First one is join gym. You will connect to different set of people. Second one is chatterbox, where people used to smoke. I was not a smoker, still I used to go with my friends. Third thing is sports background. आप sports ground पे जाओ. If you are having a sports background, you will connect to different set of people. Maybe I started picking up pickleball, tennis, and cricket ground pe I was quite active, so I made a lot of connections there. So these are the three things that you should definitely keep in mind. Now let's move to the next segment, which is classes. Classes will start at 8:30 a.m. in the morning, and it will go up to, initially first 3 months के लिए it will be very hectic for you. Around 6 to 8 hours of minimum classes होंगी. कुछ कुछ classes 10 घंटे भी चलेगी. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. कुछ कुछ classes होगी for 2 months. Post that 1.5 hour is the duration of the class, and 15 minutes का break मिलता है. Every class is constitutes of different components. There will be different set of faculties that are gonna teach you. There will be around 7 terms. तो हर term चलेगा for 1 month. 4 weeks का to 5 weeks का एक term होता है, according to the faculty, according to the teaching style. Now I'll talk about the classrooms. All the classrooms are air conditions. Coolers are available there, and for initial 2 to 3 weeks you need to prepare some cases. Every day you will be having some case studies. In the strategy classes you need to prepare out these cases, and you need to present it in front of the recruiters, as well as the professor who are present there. Uske marks hote, so it is very important that each and every mark in the campus is important for you. There will be some in class activities that will be given to you. For us there will be some surprise quizzes भी थी, but in class activities में there will be some teams, right? कुछ कुछ teams पहले से decide होगी. And in हमारे time क्या होता है कि there has been some clashes with the students, क्योंकि some people don't like the behavior as well as the culture of another person, right? So South people wanted to make a team with South people, Maharashtrian wanted to make a team with Maharashtrians. So this has happened. That's why they made a combination of different set of people. एक IT वाला बंदा हो, एक finance वाला हो, एक market वाला हो, marketing वाला हो. So it will be very handy for to have a cross collaboration. And this is how I made my team. Talking about teaching varies from one professors to another professors. कुछ professors है, they are very good at teaching. Some professors came from ISB, some of the professors from Kelang School of Management, Jayesh sir from one of the best IIM Lucknow. Then stats के जो professors थे, he was one of the best professor, I would say, in the campus itself. The knowledge is far better, but कुछ ऐसे professors थे, they just came for the campus, they took up their money, उतना अच्छा नहीं पढ़ाया. Second thing is they don't repeat the things, and third thing is पढ़ाने के लिए पढ़ाए. That was one of the worst thing about the professors. Now I completed my MBA, so I can tell apparently that yes, कुछ कुछ लोग थे, उन्होंने just complete कर syllabus complete करने के नाते उन्होंने syllabus complete किया. I didn't like the professors, frankly speaking, and उससे नुकसान भी होता है, right? Now I'll talk about the assignments. The assignments that were given to me, the deadline is around 11:59. So every day we would be having different set of assignments. कभी marketing के, कभी finance के, कभी operations के, कभी product management के, कभी consulting के. There are some in-class activities that used to happen in the campus. And one of the interesting thing about MBA is class participation. I was quite active in class participation. I used to love talk to people, indulge in different set of activities, and this is how my critical thinking has increased a lot in the campus, right? In the initial 2 3 months, you will see there's a lot of people who will be engaging the class activities, and this is how your leadership skill will be built it out. So I'll definitely tell the upcoming students to participate in class participation. That class participation will help you in terms of placements, in terms of leadership activities, in terms of having there might be one chance that will be coming to you where you will be responsible for showing your leadership skills. So class participation बहुत important है. Now I'll talk about the groups. Every month there will be different set of groups that will be made by admission team, right? So, there will be some individual groups. There will be some the groups that will be made by the admissions team, which will be carries off डिफरेंट सेट ऑफ पीपल. मार्केटिंग का, फाइनेंस का, ऑपरेशन का, कंसल्टिंग का एक बंदा वो बना के रखते हैं, ताकि क्या होगा, यू विल गेट अ डिफरेंट आइडिया एंड यू विल हैव अ बेटर आइडिया दैट कि आप कैंपस में क्या कर सकते हो, राइट? कोई असाइनमेंट दिया है एंड अगर ऑपरेशन का बंदा बहुत तगड़ा है, तो दैट गाय विल बी वेरी हैंडी फॉर यू टू मेक दैट असाइनमेंट. इनिशियली आई सफर्ड अ लॉट and I struggle a lot when it comes to finance. So I had 2 to 3 friends who has helped me to crack out the finance, right? तो आपके पास ऐसे दोस्त होने चाहिए which will be very handy for you. Next thing that I would like to tell you is group that you are making. बी स्कूल में आपका जो ग्रुप बनता है ना, वो बहुत मैटर करता है. फॉर मी देयर वाज सुधांशु, शंतनु, and there were 2 3 girls where we used to roam in the campus itself. So that group should be your core group. If you are doing any activity, if you are pursuing any activity, or if you are roaming around the campus, I used to roam with these people. And I had another core group that is kind of a sports group where we used to play tennis, football. I had not participated in football, but these people used to play football and we used to go to the gym. So group बहुत मैटर करता है in terms of placement, in terms of assignments. क्योंकि क्या हुआ था, there were some people in our group who were not placed. The people who are placed, these people have helped us to get placed, right? Though I got placed in the day one of our placement week, yes, also got placed in the first company that came to the campus. तो group बहुत मैटर करता है, ठीक है? And this group will be handy for you when it comes to placements. Now I'll talk about the semesters. 7 semesters, 7 exams. एग्जाम्स का कैसा होता है कि इनिशियली मॉर्निंग में एक एग्जाम होता है 12:30, देन 2 to 3:30 दूसरा एग्जाम होता है. दूसरे दिन भी 12 या 11 AM इन द मॉर्निंग एग्जाम होता है, 2 to 3:30 दूसरा एग्जाम होता है, और तीसरे दिन लास्ट सब्जेक्ट का एग्जाम होता है. मिनिमम 4 to 5 सब्जेक्ट विल बी देयर इन सेशन. नाउ आई टॉक अबाउट माई लाइव प्रोजेक्ट जर्नी. So around 10 people have applied for the quiz.enc live project. We got 60,000 rupees for that live project. It was a paid project. So we have to perform some activities. They have given one case and we have to make a presentation for live project, and our team came first. So I was the luckiest one who got into placement committee live project and who got placed very early. If you placed before December, it means that you are coming into lucrative category. After December, you will definitely suffer a lot when it comes to placement. मार्क्स का क्या सिनेरियो होता है कैंपस में, राइट? अकॉर्डिंग टू द परसेंटाइल मार्क्स दिए जाते. द गाय हु इज स्कोरिंग हाईएस्ट वुड बी कंसिडर्ड एज 100 परसेंटाइल. सो कैट का जैसा सिनेरियो होता है, वुड बी ग्रेट लिस्ट वुड बी फॉलोइंग द सेम सिनेरियो हियर. If you are getting more than 60, that is considered as average marks. More than 80, you are coming in the top 20 percentile. But if you are scoring more than 50, then you are considered as low percentile guy, right? So score try karna ki you should be scoring in between 65 to 80 ke andar. Talking about the clubs and committees in the campus, there are different set of clubs. I was a part of placement committee. There's a marketing committee. There's a there are two to three committees: food committee, student council, right? In terms of clubs, product management club, operation club, marketing club, right? Then there's a consulting club. So I was a part of product management club. So clubs दो choose कर सकते हो, लेकिन committee एक ही choose करना होता है. In terms of committee, you will be having one male from the CCS as well as admissions team. So committee का selection कैसे होता है वो मैं देता हूँ, ठीक है? कमिटी में यूजुअली एंड इनिशियली क्या होता है, इलेक्शन होता है, ठीक है? आई sat for one of the election in the campus itself. So in terms of placement committee, वहाँ भी काइंड ऑफ इलेक्शन टाइप होता है. इन द प्लेसमेंट कमिटी देयर आर डिफरेंट वर्टिकल्स, राइट. एक बीडी टीम होती है, एक डेटा टीम होती है, एक सोशल मीडिया टीम. आई वाज अ पार्ट ऑफ सोशल मीडिया टीम इन प्लेसमेंट कमिटी. I'll make another video that how you should get into placement committee. Around 120 people have applied for placement committee and only 30 people were selected for it. When it comes to food, right, veg and non-veg will be offered to you. There's a new system that they have started. आपको scan करना पड़ेगा. Post that you will get one पर्ची and you have to show this पर्ची to these people. And आपको उसके बाद आपको food मिलेगा. Veg and non-veg will be offered in the campus. For gravy, in the paid menu, you need to charge it out almost 60 to 90 rupees. Biryani के लिए 100 rupees, eggs के लिए 20 rupees, right? Then yes, committee के लिए SOP होगा, interviews होंगे, post that you will be get selected. कुछ कुछ committee के लिए GD भी होता है. Campus will offer you pillow, blanket, mug. ये सब चीजों के लिए कैंपस के अंदर जैसे यूटिलिटी स्टोर आप वहां जाके लेके जा सकते हो. मैं बोलूंगा कि आप कैंपस में जा रहे हो तो ओनली यू शुड कैरी योर क्लोथ्स, राइट, एंड बेसिक नेसेसिटीज. Other things that will be available in the campus itself. In terms of ironing the clothes, there's a shop in the campus itself. Uh, in terms of hospitals, in the campus itself, there's a Chettinad hospital, right? एक बग्गी आएगी आपको लेके जाएगी if you are having any issue in terms of your health is not good, right. Some people will be facing issues in terms of their health because Chennai का weather is very harsh and humid. तो लोगों को issue आता है. Though I used to go to hospital to look out my attendance, क्योंकि आपके पास attendance चाहिए, right. तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, आप क्लास नहीं गए हो, ठीक है, तो आपको अटेंडेंस बनाने के लिए हॉस्पिटल जाना पड़ेगा. सो आई टू गो टू हॉस्पिटल ऑलमोस्ट 3 to 4 times in a month. So that was my scenario. Now I'll talk about the rooms. Rooms are cleaned daily, so there is no issue in terms of rooms, right. uh Hostels कैसे दिए जाते, lot of students were asking me regarding the hostels. तो hostels randomly choose की जाती है. My hostel was Krishna G5G, right. So एक हॉस्टल की अलग बॉन्डिंग बन जाती है लोगों के साथ. सो आई मेड वन ऑफ माय बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स इन द कैंपस इटसेल्फ जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द हॉस्टल. बाजू बाजू में मेरे दोस्त बन गए थे तो मुझे यहाँ वहाँ नहीं जाना पड़ा. टॉकिंग अबाउट द फूड, नॉर्थ इंडियन, साउथ इंडियन, both food would be offered in the campus. What I used to do in the campus is, हर टर्म खत्म होते we used to go to nearby places. महाबलीपुरम जाते थे, we used to go to Ooty. Ooty is far faced from the campus itself. बट हम बीच पे तो पक्का जाते थे. हर टर्म के बाद वी यूज्ड टू गो टू बीच, राइट. देयर अ रेड चिल्ली, आप वहां जाके खाना खा सकते हो. दैट इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट थिंग दैट इज अवेलेबल इन द कैंपस. एंड जोमेटो स्विगी से ही ऑर्डर कर सकते हो, ठीक है. देन फैकल्टीज, इफ आई टॉक अबाउट द फैकल्टीज, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट फैकल्टीज इन द कैंपस इटसेल्फ. मार्केटिंग के लिए मार्केटिंग गॉड मिस्टर श्रीराम सर. एआरपी के लिए लक्ष्मी नारायण सर. दैट गाय टीचर्स इन आई एम अहमदाबाद, आई एम लखनऊ, IMT Ghaziabad, I'm Amritsar and Great Lakes. Finance के लिए I never understood finance, but the professor was quite good. That is a CFA level guy. Operation के लिए नाम मैम थी. Post that there were 2 to 3 professors. And in terms of data analytics, Great Lakes is a pioneer in data analytics, right? So guy from ISB used to teach us. We learned a lot from that person. He used to have sessions at ISB and he used to have sessions at Great Lakes. But this year you will be having these sessions in the first 3 months. They have changed the little bit course and curriculum. आगे पीछे किया है उन्होंने. After 3 terms, there would be major and minor in the campus. My major was operations and minor was product management. I'll also make one video that how you should get into product management because that is also a different scenario. Campus में बहुत competition होती है in terms of product management, consulting, right? And there will be 20 to 25 people who are opting for data science, which are core technical people. There's no HR kind of thing available in the campus. Post that, placements. One of the best thing that Shron wanted to know about it. Placements are luck based. 60 to 65% placements are luck based. 40% आपका hard work matter करता है. Minimum 2 rounds of interview will be happening to you. You can apply for एनी कंपनी, बट 10 अटेम्प्ट ही दिए जाएंगे. यूजुअली वो रिस्ट्रिक्ट करेंगे आपको 10 अटेम्प्ट के लिए, बट आई हैव सीन पीपल इन द कैंपस आर गेटिंग ऑलमोस्ट 20 to 25 अपॉर्चुनिटीज, राइट. सो डराने के लिए, एंड दे CCS puts you lot of pressure on you. One student, one offer है, but if you are getting lower than 12 LPA, they will allow you to sit for dream package. Talking about the campus, platinum grade campus, trees, greenery, there's lot of greenery available in the campus. Talking about the events, event committee is very active in the campus. We had Ganesh festival, we had Onam, we had Durga Puja in the campus itself. So every region का different event होता है. So we also enjoyed the things that are happening in the campus when it comes to event. Event.com is one of the best committee, and BPR बहुत active थी, ठीक है. Placement committee you need to work it out every day. So that is not a scenario. Placement committee after a few days, I would say a few months, कम हो जाएगी. They will reduce it to 10 to 15 students. Talking about library, initially I was quite enthusiastic regarding library. बाद में मैंने जाना बंद कर दिया था. Library is quite good, you know. There are some places, first floor and second floor है, and up in the middle side of a library there is also first floor and second floor, different set of publications available थे. I took it one subscription of Mint. मैं आपको भी सजेस्ट करूंगा that you should take a subscription of it. मैं daily newspapers read करता था just to build my business acumen. Talking about things which are awkward in the campus, reptiles and snakes बहुत होता है. I have seen every day different kind of snakes used to be there. So people used to take the photos of it and put it into group itself. Wi-Fi आपको 24/7 available होगा, so you won't be facing any issues in terms of Wi-Fi. लाइट के लिए, लाइट का भी इशू नहीं है. They will be having a extra generator for you. Now for basic activities people used to go to Annapuram because campus में थोड़ा cutting and salon expensive था. So people used to go to Vengapikam and Annapuram. If you face any issues in terms of stationery or basic material, then you should go to Annapuram. Auto say it will charge you around 200 to 300 rupees, but आप पैदल भी जा सकते हो. In terms of restaurant, there's a Red Chili's restaurant which is present nearby to the campus. Now I'll talk about vehicle. You can bring your own vehicle in the campus. I have seen people used to carry car in the campus, right? चेन्नई की जो nearby places से लोग आए थे, they have bought their vehicles. एक rumor है campus में regarding the students that sabbatical people won't be sitting for the final placements, या rival company के साथ बैठने नहीं देने जाएगा. I'll clear your doubt, guys. In our batch, all the sabbatical people except one guy got placed in one of the best packages, right? So yeah, people from TCS, Infosys background are getting into Accenture strategies, are getting into Infosys consulting, HCL techs. So you'll be having a lot of opportunities. Now I'll talk about the program director. Mr. Raj Shankar is the program director. We have new dean in the campus, Sanyal sir, right? And guys, lastly, एक चीज मैं आपको बोलूंगा कि I have seen people ki they don't network, and these people will definitely suffer at the end of the campus. Network at gymming, network at playing sports, network at nearby places or in the maze itself. It will be very handy for you during your placements, during your academics. The group that I made in the campus, I would say that that group is for my life. One of the best people I met in the campus. And that's it from my side. If you have any questions, do let me in the comment box. I'll definitely take up your queries.